Hey everyone, what's good? Welcome back to another video and welcome to my first devlog. Yes guys, this is my first devlog of my Hello Neighbor game, Hello Neighbor Psychological Trickery. This video is basically just gonna be the first devlog of, everything I've added, everything that I've changed and updated, and yeah, ready for the prototype release of this game. So as you know, the pre-prototype is available to play on GameStop, so do play that if you can. But obviously, since then, I've added a lot of changes. And that's what this devlog is going to be. Just going to be showing all the changes I've done and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, let's get started. Disclaimer, there have been a lot of changes since the pre-prototype. And I'm very happy to announce that. I'll also be announcing when the prototype of HNPT will release. Anyway, let's get into the devlog. Turn the volume up a little. First things first, just a little. Let's start off with a bit of a small topic. As you can see, there's a start sound, if you heard that, which is the one that starts sound in the prototype build of Hello. You can see that. So when you start the game now, there will be a start sound. Next change that I've added is for the player house. I've added the whole, as you can see, the whole house has been added. As you can see, the whole house. So in the pre-prototype of my game, there was one room here in the hallway. This room is inaccessible. But yeah, I was able to import a model. So yeah, you can now have a full house. There's a little tea room here. Has this kitchen thing here. So yeah. Next thing I've added is a day and night system, which is quite exciting. So as you can see now, there will be 3 times of day. Early morning, nighttime, afternoon. So yeah, before I do release this build, there are a couple of things I do want to say. I do need to add lighting inside the neighbor's house for because obviously when it's nighttime, it's dark. And to be honest, that is the only thing I need to do before the prototype build of this game. That is it, to be honest. So yeah, um, so I've had different types of day. Yeah, also you can now sleep in your bed as well. As you can see now, there are different times of day. You obviously see the afternoon here. If we sleep, you can now sleep in your bed, which will reset the day and night system. Sometimes it won't, sometimes it will, because obviously it's a random integer. Yeah, now it's early morning. Okay, just wait. It can take a couple of times. Nighttime. So yeah, that is the 3 times of day done. Afternoon. So yeah. Obviously, in afternoon it's going to be most clearest. Nighttime's dark, but obviously I will add inside lighting and stuff like that. I've already added inside lighting to the player house to make it visible. Right. So, and also, getting caught by the neighbour will also reset, well, hopefully will reset the day-night system. Sometimes it won't because it's random, so it can pick the same one, but it should to do that. So if you get caught by the neighbour here. Yep, there you go. Now it's afternoon. So you're probably wondering how I did this. Okay, here, I'll show you how I did it. It's the same coding for the bed. So what I did, open the blueprint, as you can see here, and where you sleep, after reset, you get random integer range. You obviously 0 is afternoon, 2 is the nighttime, 1 is early morning. So you get integer range, 0 to 2. You get switch on int, so it's a selection, a random one. It can select the same one, it can select a different one, and then you just load stream by name, early morning, nighttime, afternoon. Obviously, I've done that same for the neighbor. I can quickly show you the code as well. If I go open blueprint editor, there. So where the resetting is, you then drag off so it can reset the day-night system. So yeah, I've added the day and night system, as you can see. There's still things I need to add for the prototype build of this game will release. So yeah. Another thing I've added, which I'm pretty proud to announce, is a main menu. You got to remember this is a very unfinished main menu. This is obviously to be the main menu in the prototype build of the game, but obviously as the alphas, because obviously after that I'm going to be developing Alpha 1 of the game, so there will be a different main menu. But this is what the main menu looks like so far. If I start, so now when you start the game, you'll have a main menu. As you can see here, start, start credits, options button I need to add, and that will be part of the prototype build. But obviously, I need to add that before prototype release. So press start. There you go. The game. The AI in general has had lots of changes. If we go back here, he has had several new idle tasks. Prototype build of the game, the only idle task he could do: sleep in beds, go to the bathroom, and watch TV. I did several new idle tasks. He can exercise here, admire his car, look out the window here. What else can he do? He can go here, he can go to the toilet, he can wash his hands in the sink here. He can also wash his hands in the kitchen as well. He can eat, he can cook. And to be honest, I think that is it. But yeah, there have been quite a few idle tasks added, which is pretty cool. Also, house decorations. Obviously, I've added more decorations around upstairs, more decorations. There's a little school here. Now you're probably wondering, what are these? Well, that brings us to hunt mode. Hunt mode has changed a lot, as you can see. So, now when the name is hunt mode, he will go to the spot, which I've set here, the ambush points, where the player obviously goes most often to do stuff. For example, over here, the key is located here. So the name will check here to see if the player's there, because it's due to player activity there. It needs to go there to get the key. There is an ambush point here. Mainly because the player, likes to use the back door. There is also, where's another one? Yeah, there's a ambush point here, part of the hunt mode, because obviously when you're locking the basement in hunt mode, the name needs to check that. Upstairs here, because obviously you're locking the door here. There's also there's an ambush point here as well. Also, for hunt mode, the neighbor can hear TVs. Sorry, not for hunt mode. Just general AI here. Actually, no, ignore me. Let's move on to attack mode. Now, I've added nave jump links. So in attack mode, the neighbor can jump out of the windows. You know what? I might showcase that quickly. Let me just grab his attention. There you go. Sweet. So now when he's in attack mode, the neighbor can now jump out of windows if he sees him. This also helps with AI prediction as well. Because say you're running around the house and doing circles, if the neighbor's like round there, you can can you do there. So it really does help with AI prediction in general. Another thing I want to add is that this is a small one. Obviously, new model of doors have been added. This is a new model of a door. I really do like this red door with the glass. Same with the back door. It's a glass door. Keys have changed because I wanted to make the game more old art style. The key has changed here. There's also a shed here. For the key shed here. There's a UV light with a trap there. Ah, yes. Also for the basement now. As well as the key and two boards, there's also a panel here with a code, which will... Actually, I shouldn't spoil too much. You need to find that out yourself. But yeah, doors cannot be blocked by chairs. The neighbour hiding in the closet is much shorter now, because a complaint I got quite a lot in the pre-prototype build is that the neighbour would check closets for too long. So that's been added. Sweet. So yeah, as you can see, it's had a lot of changes to the game. The neighbour can also get distracted with as well as the TV, with the radio, and the alarm clock. Note, you have to be in the house or in the nave mesh bounds to distract him. Yep. New map. So I've added a new map. You can see, larger map, more houses. The graveyard is still here as well. It was in the pre-prototype, sorry. So yeah. To be honest, I think that's pretty much it. No, it's not. And this is time for the biggest announcement. I have added a basement. Yes, I did. I learned how to do it. So now, when you unlock the basement, rather than the pre-prototype, when it would just be here, that's it, it will teleport you to the basement. How I did that, just a bit of blueprinting. So you need to get a trigger box. You need to open the blueprint. You need to set an empty actor to the location you want you to spawn into the basement. You click Event Actor Begin Overlap, Cast to BB Player Base, set actor location, drag the new location to the Get Actor location, and drag the teleport point to the target, so that will link and that will spawn in the basement. I'm very happy and very excited to show you the basement. It's a bit of interest at the moment. Obviously, this is going to be the prototype build, but I will add like cutscenes and stuff like that when I start working on Alpha 1 of the game. So yeah, if we quickly unlock the basement for you. I'll go in ghost mode. Oh yeah, you get to see the one of the neighbor's new idle tasks, cooking. The neighbor can also, the neighbor will go in hunt mode when you unlock the basement, and you'll actually go check. He'll go check the noise, as you can see there. It will send him in hunt mode, so you need to watch out for that. Make sure the neighbor's going. Okay, he's going upstairs. I can finally show the basement. There you go, guys. We're in the basement. Yes. I'm very happy to announce that I was actually headed to the basement. There you go. This is the basement. These are the secrets he's hiding in his basement. Yeah, I probably will add a bit more to the basement, but for now, this is what you're dealing with. I'm very impressed to add a working basement. Very happy about that. Sweet. So now I might showcase some of the neighbor's new idle tasks. Let's showcase some of the neighbor's idle tasks.
We have a long way to go in the space race.
That reminds me. TVs, rather than playing one sound, they can now play 3 of sounds, like in the actual game. I should quickly show that. So this sound was on the pre-prototype. I'll turn that off. Yep.
We have a long way to go in
this. So TVs can now play 3 different sounds. How I did this, you need to open Blueprint Editor. You need to... No, sorry. That's not how I did it. Instead, what I did, for BPC audio, I gave it a new cue, TV cue. And I'll show you what I did to give it that sound. So if I type in Q in the content browser, I need to open the blueprint. Open blueprint. Why can't I open the blueprint? TV_Q. Okay, I can't really show you the way I did it. I can roughly explain. So you need to get a random integer, get 3 different sounds, have them on loop, connect them to the random, and then cast to BPTV. That's roughly how I did it, which I can't show you the sound, of course. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, let me showcase you some of the neighbor's new idle tasks. I'd like to start an afternoon. Bear with me, guys. There you go. So let me showcase to you the neighbor's new idle tasks. Okay, this was in the pre-prototype build. Nothing new here, honestly. But yeah. ill neighbour. We don't want to see that neighbour. We don't want to see any of that disgusting behaviour. Okay, hopefully he will show his new idle task. Lovely. No, he didn't show it. Ah, bun you neighbour. Okay, that glitch just happened. Most time it won't, but I will fix that, hopefully. I need that collision as well. Okay, all he's doing is showing his old idle tasks. Neighbour, we want to see your new idle task. Okay. Sorry for screaming in the mic. Bad. Folk lop. Okay, let's see. Will they do it? His new idle tasks. I have showcased some of his new idle tasks in my videos, but obviously they've been quite broken, especially the washing hands one. Even watching TV was broken. I've even fixed that. I don't know how it went broken because in the pre-prototype it worked. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. Neighbour, want to see your new idle tasks? Yes, there you go. First one. Sitting on the toilet, taking a shit. You better wash your hands after that. This is a disgusting neighbour. Okay. Oh, you're choosing to wash your hands there. Why are you eating? You just took a shit. And now you're eating. Ew, what the hell? TV? You are generally a disgusting man. You just went to take a dump in the toilet and then just ate with the same hands. But yeah, that is one of the things I'm eating. In fact, I do have a video where he's washing his hands properly as well. But yeah, that is disgusting. I'm appalled by that behaviour, neighbour. Okay. Finally you're washing your hands. There you go. Okay, I think he's gonna cook. Lovely. Let's see. Hopefully I can showcase all of his new idle tasks. If I can't, you'll experience it in game with yourself. But yeah, he can exercise and stuff like that. You've just watched TV. Why'd you do that? Stop it! Okay, I think he's gonna go upstairs. Hopefully. Why are you going to bed? It's afternoon. It's not night time. Neighbours for you. Neighbour, you're not even sleeping. Your eyes are open. I can't get it quite. Yeah, there you go. Your eyes are open. You've been exposed, neighbour. Hopefully. Go upstairs. Lovely, lovely. You get to see his new idle task, guys. There you go. There's new idle task. There you go. Look out the window. But yeah, let me also showcase his new task when he's in hunt mode and his new attack stuff. Hopefully he goes wash his hands. He's going to wash the sink. Okay. I think he's done all his other tasks. He's cooked, he's washed his hands, he's eaten. He hasn't been outside. He hasn't exercised either. I've already taken a video of him showing. Oh yeah, he's going outside. Exercise, please. Why no exercising? Fun fact, the last time he actually did exercise, when I was testing his AI, was 2 weeks ago. Not 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. He hasn't come outside to exercise in a week. I don't know why. He hopefully should do it. I tested it, worked, but most of the time he won't do it. This is your third nap of the day, neighbour. Wow. So yeah, he probably won't do his exercise task. It's pretty rare for him to do it. Obviously, I have added it and I have seen it. It does work, everything, but he does it very rarely. I think yeah. I think that's everything for the idle task. Let's showcase his hunt tasks. So go possess. By the way, guys, disclaimer. The prototype mode of the game, that will be the last version where you can use console commands for you to view the neighbor is. That'll be the last time. So yeah, let me also show you the AI hearing as well. It's a lot better. So if I place the radio here, I can show you. The AI hearing's getting better. There you go, he checks the noise. I'm right there. Don't go there, don't go there. He's not on. Right, we can showcase you the new hunt task. There you go. He's gonna check here. The ambush points are set to how often you go. I've just placed them, but obviously they're coded to how often you go there. So if I walk here a lot, he'll check this ambush point first. Yep, just gonna go here. Yeah, as you can see, hiding in closets is a lot shorter. It's a lot shorter. So go downstairs. He's gonna check. These are also kind of ambush points. If you walk past, he'll ambush the cupboard and get you. Where are you going? I think it's upstairs. Where the hell have you gone? Guys, I've seemed to lost the neighbour. Where's he gone? Okay. This hunt. If he checks on the house, after about 45 seconds, because there's obviously like an event tick, something like that. After 45 seconds, he'll go back in idle mode. Because he's thinking his house anymore. Perfect. I think it's about time we show the attack mode now. So I'm going to show it, attack mode. I have showcased it in my videos, but attack mode has changed. Obviously the nave jump links have changed. You can hear windows being thrown. You can come here. You can jump up the window. There you go. Like I said before, this can help with his prediction. For example, if I run here, see that? Hey, jump out the window. Yeah, see that? So what the neighbour did there, I obviously went in the kitchen. He jumped through the window in the kitchen and catch me through there. So yeah. I also need to showcase his new throwing traps and stuff like that, which I have already showcased in my video. But I'll show you again. You can throw traps and tomatoes. Hopefully he actually does that. But you need to be in his line of sight. Are you going to throw traps in there? Oh, he's another tomato. Are you going to throw traps, neighbour? Please, throw traps. Throw traps. Throw traps. He's not doing it. Throw trap, please. Just throw a trap. Okay, he's throwing tomatoes, which is good. Like I said, I have showcased it in my videos. I've already showcased it throwing traps. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, I might have his name chance. He wants me to do it. He does do it, guys, but you have to be in his line of sight. I have already showcased it as well. It does work. And he does do it. So yeah. Obviously the AI, I've obviously made it more aggressive. Just look at how long this is. This is honestly hurts my brain so much. Look at this. So yeah, guys, I think that is it for the devlog. Hope you guys joined my first devlog. This is my first devlog. Now, when will the prototype, this version, release? I can eventually say that it will release in mid-August. There's literally one more thing to do. Add lights around the house. That's where you can see more clearly during nighttime. I mean, even if it's a bit too dark, I guess you could use the flashlight and the lamp here, which I have actually placed. But I will add lights to the house, don't worry. I might have to... Oh yeah, one more thing I've noticed. I have actually, the game mode is different. Like, the way you play, it's actually a bit different to the way it used to be. Like, you guys are used to it... Are used to the game mode being this. I think it's this one. You guys were used to this one, where the hand would show and everything, and you would run like this, stuff like that. I changed the game mode to custom, which is basically the pre-alpha. I honestly prefer this much more. As you can see, it's much better and stuff like that. Guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed my first devlog, guys. As you know, this is my first devlog. Make sure to obviously subscribe, smash the like button. Ready for the next devlog. The next devlog will be based on alpha. Because obviously after I release this in mid-August, development on the Alpha 1 will begin. I'm already doing a pre-alpha because pre-alpha is basically a prototype. It's pre-alpha before the alpha. So I'm probably not going to do that. We're going to straight to Alpha 1. As you know, guys, this is basically a solo project. I have gotten help by people. So there is a guy called Vicious who's helped me. There's other guys. Crazy Crafts helped me. That's his name. Helped me. I think Will's helped me a couple of times. Aura Monsters helped me with the lighting. And yeah. Also, a couple of days before, I'm going to obviously release it to play testers and stuff like that to play it. But yeah, this will release around about mid-August. I'm saying about 18th or 17th of August. And then straight away, Alpha 1 development will begin. Little spoiler alert, another house will be released. Yes, guys, I'm not obviously going to show you, but obviously I have been working on the house. It is in the maps folder. And that is going to be a new map, a new house, ready for Alpha 1, which will be showcased in Alpha 1. But I'm not going to say any more, guys. Obviously, once I release this, development of Alpha 1 will begin. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my first devlog. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, ready for... Obviously, I'm going to release more stuff, spoilers and stuff like that for Alpha 1 on my channel, so stay alert for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my first devlog. That was my first devlog, guys. Bye bye, guys. Peace out.